Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some Avorion. So today we are going to, I think we're going to finally upgrade our ship here again. I shouldn't say finally, I mean we've hardly used this one, but not compared to the first one we originally used. That was used for a long time. What the fudge? That was just so rude, just sitting here chilling. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and work on our ship if they let me. You were recently attacked. Oh, is this gonna screw up? You did damage recently of another. Oh, you have to wait now. But yeah, so last time we did the, what kind of boss was it called? The energy lab, mobile energy lab boss, basically, which they were, I guess they were testing out this crazy doomsday electric device, basically. The way we fought it was basically turning our entire hull into stone, which, you know what, it looks actually pretty badass. This looks like a voxel game, almost like what's a voxel game, sorry, looks like a Minecraft like ship or something, but like one of the ones with, you know, more voxels, the ones that you can do slanted and everything else. But it looks kind of cool. You know, it looks like somebody chiseled this out of Empyrean, I guess is a good way of doing it. But anyways, yeah, so let's go ahead. So I have a new design here already to go. It's going to be the same ship, basically, but it's called the Aqua Stingray instead of the Lime Stingray. So this is an 8-slot fast. It's got a actual bay for fighters and stuff. Basically, it's huge. Look at the difference. Almost a million resources to build this thing. 100k, 200, you could say it's 250k resources. This thing is, well, 850, almost over 850 k resources, so much bigger than what we're using, and 6.3 million versus 1.2 million. So but this will be all trinium with some iron, probably for the brakes or whatever, the gyros or whatever you call it. But yeah, this should be pretty badass. So there we go. That should do our ship well here. So our ship might have some, well, our crews should be quite upgraded, actually. So yeah, look at this. So we should get some more crews, but look at already, we're near those max just for the fact that we had all these guys already previously trained. So that was awesome. Hangar and fighter introduction. Hi, now that your ship has a hangar, you can try out different ways to use it. Try to start things off by mining, okay. To start things off, buy some mining fighters from the equipment dock. I wonder if they're like really good, or the art type, regular type. Like, that'd be kind of cool. Just go out in the middle of nowhere, send a fleet out, and it actually does well. So using fighters, here they are. You'll need a hangar, put them, okay, so let's read it out. So fighters can be bought at equipment docks or created at the fighter factory. To use fighters, you will need a hangar to put them in. As fighter sizes vary, your ship will show minimum and maximum hangar capacity in the build mode. You will also need pilots. They need to stay on the ship and steer fighters remotely, and you will need one pilot per fighter. Oh, okay. So the whole remotely thing, I guess, is the whole explanation where if a pilot dies, you know, the fighter dies, the pilot doesn't die. Makes sense. Fighters are organized in squads. Buttons on the left side of the screen allow you to set commands for each squad depending on the type of fighter. They can attack or defend, be used for mining and salvaging, or shuttle crews to board crafts. Producing fighters. So we don't have that, I don't believe, on this thing. So that is really cool. So we should probably get ourselves some more. We should see what we can get for crew anyways. Wait, shouldn't we be able to... I guess this one doesn't have higher crew? Interesting. I thought they all had higher crew, to be fair. But I like to... Yeah, I like to get what we need in here filled first before we keep going too far. Now, hopefully, it has enough room for what we need as well. So, how many slots do we have in this thing? 135. So you don't have an insane amount of slots. And the problem is we don't have a way to, like, train these guys either. So that's also a problem, I guess. So we can get a few and let them train up, or try to do the math. I don't want to really do the math, to be honest. It'd be nice if the math was written somewhere, though. Then I could be lazy, you know what I mean? But I might just buy a few and then hope for the best. So let's see here. I guess I could go base. I'll do some math here. Okay, I think I figured out the math. I need 15 of the one and 10 of the other one. Give or take a point or two, probably. So 15 here. And so I'll let them grow over time, right? And then 10 from here. So it won't be perfect for a while, but it will be once they've trained up. So that's what counts, I think, here. I like having a miner. I forgot I even had the miner, to be fair, but that's fine. And then we're gonna need, well, we might do the AI stuff. There was the whole AI thing, and I want to try that out. So we probably would like, well, let's not get guns and turrets and stuff till we're ready for that, actually. This is like, I do want that, but at the same time, you know, meh. Wait. There is a higher, why? Was I not clicking it, or I must have been clicking somebody else. Because I can see it now. Was that like a mobile one? Was there a mobile one around here? Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Was that a mobile one that we were at last time? That's probably why. I was so confused when I went to the equipment dock why there was no docking ports. Now I think about it, I'm pretty sure we were at a bloody ship, not an actual docking yard. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't believe that, because I was like so confused by that part. I was like, I don't know why I couldn't dock to this thing earlier. Okay, so let's look at what there is to trade equipment wise anyways for fun, but look at this. 500,000 for this thing. I guess my stuff will start selling for good. So here's the fighters here. So so they want, oh, there are R-type miners. So we have storage, I'm guessing, right? So how good is our storage, I should ask. Okay, so I think it has a lot more storage. Oh yeah, 644 cargo space. I guess I can't compare it to our other ships because they don't say, probably. Do they say somewhere? Probably not, unfortunately. I wish there was more information, like, you know, here where I can see my stuff a bit easier, but it's not a big deal. I'm just saying I wish there was a bit more on that. I don't know if there's a way to, without, you know, making a new ship, right? I don't think they say anywhere, like in the blueprint, this is this and that, right? No. But yeah, my cargo, I should check what the other ones were before. 756. You know, I can look up the stats on the workshop, though. Okay, so a Rift Skimmer here. Let me pop the page up I had here. The Rift Skimmer had 274 cargo. That's what they call it, 274 cargo. Our Lime Stingray only had 112 cargo, which we had assumed. I don't know if I said it loud or whatever, but in my brain I was almost certain that it had a lot less space than our original ship. And then our new one has 756 cargo, so way more than all of them, over double than the first one. So yeah, this one will be great. And I mean, the trinium is not even that expensive, and even the price isn't. So I probably will eventually, not now, one day, we'll use this as our even miners, possibly, though I probably should look at a miner ship, but we'll see. It looks like a fun miner ship, to be fair, though. So but yeah, so I went through and looked anyway. So let's go ahead and see what we're gonna do. So I guess we need to, well, that's because of our current capabilities, I guess. Oh, because the subsystems. Yeah, the subsystems kept stayed, so let's remove everything here. I always like to do like a fresh, you know, from scratch here. So I would like to at least get back, look at this permanent installation. That's actually really cool. So I want to get back our arm turrets, obviously, and auto fire slots. Okay, we'll throw you up there, but I don't want just that one. I also want to put in the other one here. I think I might put that in too, to be fair, but permanent installation. Yeah, so this will get us even more turrets on here. And then I wanted to try this guy because Gunners required, miners required, pilot workforce plus 1200. Fighter squadron, yeah, so replace gunners and pilots as AI. So this one is a little confusing because does it also, like, because it says gunners required and miners required is 0, like, so you know what, maybe pilots, like miners, are actually use miner. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. So I guess if we look at our hangar here, we can call a new squad, and here you go. You can change skins and things like that. I guess you can add more of these. I don't know how much. I don't know much about this, unfortunately. So I don't know empty cargo space. I don't know how this works. So I guess we need to go back to the shipyard here and buy fighters and see how it goes, I guess. Or was it the equipment dock? Oh no, it was the equipment dock. Okay. Just to keep hitting goods like a noob. Fighters, I guess. So is this how many you have in here? Bolt fighter. So you don't even have any miner. Oh no, ourselves. Oh my goodness, they're crap. But whatever. I thought I spent more than that because I saw like the big number at first. I'm like, ah. Just buy them all so we know what we're doing at least. One pilot crew. I guess if they get bigger, they might require bigger pilots or more pilots, maybe, or maybe they just all say that just in case. Oh, okay, here you go. Wow, that holds a lot. So new squadron is set to that. So your fighters won't start because you don't have enough pilots for all of them. But isn't that the whole point of what I have? Your iron mining fighters can't pick up ores or scrap. You need a functioning transporter. Oh. Oh, so we can't even use this properly. I guess the transporter is something we have to craft. I've never done, obviously, any of this, so let's see if we can find this. Come on. We might not have transporter yet then, because I don't know anything about transporters, to be fair. So sounds like a cool thing, but transporter, I would assume it would just show up, right? So yeah, I don't think we can do what we were hoping to do here. Damn it. Looks like it's for the next material type, so we're not going to be able to do it yet, I think. So might as well not bother with those fighters yet then. So how do I sell it if I wanted to, or can I? I'm guessing you can't sell it. You probably are just, you have to just fire them, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. So, oh, do I need to make a new squad, I guess? I don't know if you have to. So trade goods, fighters, here you go. So, chain gun fighter, I mean, chain gun guys are fun. Look at the DPS they do. There's a repair fighter. That might be fun just to help me when I need it. Shield. Yeah, it's not huge, but I mean, it might be fun. Look how much money that one costs. Why is the one so much more? Production and effort. Yeah, that's weird. Boarding shuttle. That's for PvP, though, so we learned that. So it doesn't really matter. Chain gun fighter. Let's buy one of those guys. So we'll just buy those. And then you got bolt fighters, I guess. So did that... okay, so 1, 2, 3. I wonder if you can buy more of a different type, as long as they're fighters, or how that works. Guess we're going to just spend money on fighters here. go. And we can do another 4. It's like the same thing, except one was... I don't understand that, though. Production effort. Just do that. But apparently we can do 4 groups on this thing. It looks like it has 4, so we can do 4 squadrons on this thing. Which that seems crazy, to be fair. So you can get different skins for them. That's kind of cool. Armed squadron. Do I set a key to this then, or... I guess this is where we get to learn how to actually send them out here, huh? I think there was some hotkeys for this, actually. I saw somewhere near the bottom, was it? Oh, squad. Left A... What the... Left shift 1. Here you go. Oh, here you go. And then you can do... There's nothing to attack right now, but... That's kind of cute. Oh, collect loot might be handy. That alone sounds actually really handy, to be fair. You do have to wait till they get back, but then once they do, I guess that's it, right? Yeah. Cool. I wonder if I should fill up with other ones then, just why not, or how that works. What happens if you don't have the interface? Let's see, trade equipment. Let's see what happens there. Oh, it just opens the second one. Okay. That would make sense. And you can still get 2 more in there too. Oh, I don't have enough hangar space? Oh, okay. Looks like we might have actually hit our maximum for the ship then. I don't know if it says here anywhere, but yeah, it looks like we might have just hit the max. So you require 23 pilots, by the way, if you wanted to know. Okay. Well, let me put some turrets on here, the other modules, all that fun stuff, and we'll give this a try. Oh, and there's loot in the sector, so let's actually send these guys out and collect loot. Oh, I didn't think of this. It might. Well, maybe they don't require, because they're not physical items. Maybe they won't require a teleporter, but we'll see. Will you send out 2? I mean, there shouldn't be any more loot, to be fair. No, okay. So you could probably leave these guys AFK too. So if you're AFK and pirates attack a lot or whatever, you could probably have these guys sit out. As long as they're always in loot mode, if that is a feature, then that would actually be pretty damn cool, to be fair. So, and will they go all the way out? It looks like they will go all the way bloody out. Like, you can see the green over there. They look like they're trying to go all the way out there. So, yeah, it looks like they picked them up wherever they are. Damn, just picked up a green one yet. I see the guy going up for the blue over there. Wow, okay, well, that works really well. He should be almost there. I think he might have just picked up. No, he's still almost... There he goes. That's so cool. Well, to be fair, that is pretty badass, actually. So let me work on this ship. Okay, I think I'm ready. So I kind of derped up. So one of the things I did was I took out this controller unit. I didn't actually realize without it you cannot... So there's a I thought it was a bug. It says literally fighter control system, like you don't have enough fighter what was the exact word? Fighter control systems. Yeah. You don't have enough or whatever. Basically, this is what gives you the squadrons. Without it, you're screwed. Now, I can launch 4 of them, but my issue is I don't have the cargo space for them. Or it wouldn't be cargo space, but it would be the hangar space, I guess. I don't see anything here. I do see it talking about hangar space here, but it doesn't tell you how much you're using from what I can tell. I guess all this adds up to something, but I see no interface on it. Meh, whatever. So there's torpedo launchers as well. We'll get them over time by collecting them, but wow. The ship has a bit of everything, and I did buy a whole pilot crew because, well, I thought, hey, well, I'll just use it, but it's not a big deal. They're under our budget anyways, the amount. Plus, I thought it might be kind of worth it anyways because I can use them for, you get like extra DPS or something apparently with them as they level up. So that's the bonus with them. So I thought, okay, well, if that's actually the case, then we'll be fine. So keep in mind the ship can't go to its fastest speeds and things like that quite yet because it's still, you know, it's still young. I don't know if we actually just got that because unfortunately you can't plow. Oh yeah, we did get it. It's coming. I was gonna say you can't plow through it at high speeds, right? So, which is too bad, but there you go. So yeah, now we should be able to kick ass, basically. And I have my warp thing here, so I can jump a little further, which is good, because I didn't want to not be able to, you know. And I guess the important stat here for fun, anyways, is our firepower now is 4.52 Omicron. I have a fun laser on this thing, too. I thought that would be, why not, right? This one here, force... is this the one? No, that's not it, I don't think. This is it. Yeah, Feel the Rainbow. I still have 2 Feel the Rainbows, and then I have this guy, Force Feed Light. This thing is pretty badass, so... And I put it all on the front. I was just like, screw it. You know, I don't think there's any bad things here, especially because of the way I play. And I think turrets will shoot through other turrets. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm actually pretty sure it doesn't actually matter. But I actually... So... we set our view, we're more straight, right? And we're firing straight. But the way I play is I actually like to zoom out a bit, and then I like to bring this down. So I like to see my viewable space a little higher up there. And it automatically, if you look here, all my turrets are automatically pointed up in the sky at this point now. So I think we should be actually fine there. So let's try it out. We got a new ship, and we have not been able to really clear a sector here, and I do know there's that one pirate nest there. Ooh, look at that. We just found ourselves a wormhole, and it looks like it goes off, you know, probably not deeper, but rather maybe the other side, roughly the same, you know, distance or whatever. But I always like to go through them because you don't actually know exactly. Well, maybe there's a mathematical formula or something, you know. If you played long enough, you can pretty much guess, I'm guessing. But it could be several sectors or less or more, I guess, from what I've seen. So I like to see the other ends. There's the other end. So we're up here. You're lesser, technically. Well, actually, are you lesser? I mean, because that's actually more closer to the center, like, you know, like here, right? Where, so like if you're here, maybe over here is like, yeah, so you know what? It might be around equal, I'd say. Pretty close to equal, I'm guessing. Okay, and then we want to go to this little punk over here, I think, after. But yeah, I should have the, you know, the right modules. So I got a couple auto turrets. I love my Gatling guns, don't ask. But we got the armed turret slots one here from the one boss. We got the arbitrary turret slot. Basically, you get to pick. And it adds a bunch of auto slots on there. I don't ever use those, but I guess that's useful for something anyways. Combat turrets here. So I added this one. And then basically I got my deep scan here plus 8 on here, which also finds the yellows. I added the hyperspace boost one here. So I found one that was like probably the best for the cooldown, and then a wee bit extension on there. We got the best hacker one, basically security 5. And then the best one of these. Now, best to check because the sometimes like when you look through these, like for example, this is 63.9, this is 57.1. and everything else is identical. So make sure you find the good one. Like, you might have to back up. They were not always in the correct order of best to worst. And then of course we have our little guy here for the pilots, the gunners and stuff. So I probably should be using them, but I don't know. It depends on how well they work, I guess. I'm like one of those people who are probably going to be like meh and just, be too lazy, but I guess if I use them though, like, okay, attack. So if we go here, let's try this out. Attack, attack. Let's see how this goes. Well, they're doing pretty good, actually. I don't know how many we'll lose over time. I'm sure we'll lose some, but I'm guessing you can't accidentally shoot your own fighters. That was rude. I guess we don't really have to worry about anything taking my... Oh, the shields are coming down a bit there. I was gonna say, I have a lot of shields, but I guess they can still take them down. If I really want to, I could also have these guys just loot, And this one, I wonder, defend. I'll set it to defend. Oh boy. So if they collect loot, then I don't ever have to worry about loot. And I think that is what I'm going to end up using my fighters for. I know that sounds sad, but that's what I like. Okay. I don't know if they're actually collecting the loot. They probably are, but maybe we'll just send them all to collect loot. Holy crap. Well, there are lots of stuff doing it, so yeah, they're definitely doing the loot. There you go. So we easily cremated the system, and I was being silly, right? Like playing around, learning, understanding things, so... that worked really well. Now here's the question, and I'm assuming this will go bad for the guys, but if I warp out, I assume I lose them, right? So I have to... I see a loss button, so do you go back to the sector, you lose them, and then collect them, or you know what I mean? Do I lose them for good? Because that could be easily millions of dollars that you'd lose, right? Or maybe even tens, if not hundreds of millions later on. But I'm curious what happens here. So I did lose them. They're gone. So... now to get them back, oh crap. Where were you when you went there last? Oh, there you go. Lost fighters. Now, there was a lost fighter button, but I'm assuming that only works if you go, yeah, only if you're in the lost fighter area. Okay, so we're on our own right now for this. And we're getting pummeled, by the way, so this might be too hard for us right now. Apparently we're at war with this new faction. Or are they just bad guys and they look like good? I don't know. Who are owned by this? No, they're bad guys. They're bad guys with an actual faction thing. These places are usually harder, so that kind of makes sense. We're going to definitely lose some of our armor. So, maybe I should go all repair only later on. Because, you know why I'm thinking that? Because if I end up finding this, like, if I just want to loot, then why not repair / loot, right? Did we cause the turmoil? I think so. Oh yeah, it doesn't say which sector, so yeah, we caused the turmoil. These guys are, well, look at them. They have really good stats. We're a little low on turrets and stuff right now too, so we'll get better. We'll get, over time, we'll be able to upgrade our stuff a bit more. But even though my shields are almost down, my armor is like ridiculously high too on this thing. To the point where I probably don't have to worry. Like, usually I'm willing to go to broken something here and there. I'm actually hoping that maybe that doesn't even happen. Oh, we're taking pretty good damage, actually. I might need to actually abort, so there you go. Can't always take everything on, I guess. Like I said, I think these guys are probably a little tougher, though. Okay, let's get out of here because our jump is available now. I have to admit, I took a bit more than I thought I would, but I mean, we did pretty good there, and it took a while. I think, like, you know, instead of that point where I'm losing all my shields instantly and everything else instantly, it definitely feels like now it's, you know, don't know actually if you have to hit that button. Is it the same as return? Probably. If they don't reinitialize, it's probably the same as return, I'm guessing. Oh no, they're just swarming at this point. So yeah, can we just do Shift R? And then you do Shift 2 and then Shift R? Yeah, there you go. So you do have to remember to recall them each time. So a little bit of a nuisance, but at the same time, it does save you time. You know, you might not want to use them all the time, but in the right circumstances, I think they would work really well. So I do want to clear out more. This is my main mining area so far, and clearing out this area will help my miners do better. They'll be able to get access to more, because I don't even bother putting it on. Well, I do when I go to bed. I don't for security, but I do safe mode usually, but it's only at 2%. Like, I think last night I didn't bother actually, so 2% is pretty damn, you know, safe. And this thing maneuvers pretty damn good. And it'll maneuver a wee bit more, I guess, or at least the speed and stuff will be a bit better with the last upgrades of these other guys eventually here. It stops pretty good too, which is good. Okay, and there's one over here. I know there's another one behind us, but we'll have to go to this one first. Oh, abandoned ship. And if you really, really, really wanted the abandoned ship, you could claim it and then delete it and then get the resources. It looks like it's only the Neonite stuff, so you probably get like 1,000 of them. Is 1,000 worth it to you? I think it's a waste of time personally to me, but I mean, if you go far enough and you don't have said resources yet, and then you come across this, and then you're like, sure, then sure, why not, I guess, right? But yeah, let's go to that. And then you could just go like this, make sure you remove the lock here, and delete. And then there you go. Yeah, like I said, that was nothing, right? I mean, that was kind of a joke. So I would say that, you know, oh, it went back on that ship, cool. I would say overall, definitely not worth it, but like I said, I guess it depends on the person, right? So now we bump this jerk. Why? Oh yeah, I'm targeting it. He's just really... There you go. Just want to make sure I get right on top of it. Knowledge building exotic tier. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So we got the next building one here. Oh yeah, we have to go P for that. So there you go. Oh wait, no, we have that. Or oh no. Let's keep looking. Oh, okay. We already have it. Trinium, yeah. Darn it, I got excited there for a bit. Okay, that's fine. I should put those in here for, like, you know, my friend Togi or whatever. If somebody else needs them on the server down the road and they just want a little help, why not? So player one, and then we just go to Alliance and then just throw them in here, right? We don't need them, so. You got iron. Oh. Found a player. They actually have BOP items in this game? I think that's actually pretty cool. The armor is taking a while than I expected to repair, but remember, we don't have the full crew. And like I said, those drones would probably help a lot if I get a series of fighters. So I'll probably use these ones for a while. Nah. I remember there was another item there, but whatever. Holy crap. This is the closest I think I've seen a planet. Yeah, right now I'm trying to get within all the space here. Yeah, they're going to be done in 18 minutes. So if I can get a bunch more space done in 18 minutes, that's a bunch more things I can get done, right? So, and this thing is a powerhouse. I was thinking maybe I need to put an energy battery on here, you know, one less of the turrets or whatever. And thankfully it doesn't need it, so I'm happy I didn't even bother. Because, yeah, this is nice. So we can do... Oh, there you go. Cooldown there. Oh my goodness. Just the cooldown on that thing alone is amazing. Yeah, this thing is really a true powerhouse. There we go. Some combat again. So we can... Holy shit. They really take them out, don't they? I'm like, is it just, you know, like, am I thinking that kind of thing? But when you do damage to that, like, it's like, wow, okay. Maybe I was missing more there or something, I don't know. But they definitely are helping. I should have maybe left the other guys in combat mode, because, damn, son, they're pretty good. Yeah, I think they definitely help. I think when something blows up and they're like 2 feet away, I think they're magnetizing them in there. Now here's the question, probably not, but if I increase my magnet on my ship, does it increase their magnet on their fighters? You know what I mean? That would be kind of adorable and cool. Okay. Look at this thing get owned. I mean, what's the button to tell them to fight attack a target, I guess? Shift A. So Shift A. Shift 2, Shift A. Something like that. There you go. I think I dare phone one of them. It doesn't matter. But they were definitely attacking and doing a good job here. This thing has a lot of health too. Yeah, definitely the fighters are going to be helpful. I think that's kind of the idea is, you know, as you go on, you're getting to that point where it's multiple ships that are going to be required, you know, to make your life better. Imagine having another one of these ships and then basically it's all, you know, miners or extra miners or, you know, things like that, and another ship with, you know, repair things, and you come out as a fleet, and, you know, you got several of these ships and then you attack. I think that's kind of where things will get, you know, crazy. There's still one alive. Who's alive here? Hey guys, you gonna fight that guy? There we go. Sector clear. So now what we can do is collect loot, basically. Let them collect the loot and then come back and then move on. Well, that was fun. That was actually really enjoyable. It seems to work really well. Like, this is better than I expected. Actually enjoying doing this, so... That is so cool. I definitely never did this stuff, you know, in the past. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. So I'm going to clean up the area a bit more. And then... we'll probably have an episode of just doing this kind of stuff anyways, right? Just, more exploring and cleaning up some pirates and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think we might even consider building up a fleet of these eventually, like building a few more of these. But I think what we need to do is just spend some time killing everything like this, like even if it's off camera, like, I'll spend a few hours doing this just to get a bunch of more weapons and turrets and modules and things like that. So when I build more of these ships, I have, items prepared for this adventure. So they are looting. They take a bit, but I think this is where you could just go AFK for a bit and let them do the looting. They don't look like they're trying to loot, though. That's the only downside. But there's 3 loots I see right there. Well, I still see stuff coming in, so they are definitely looting. But you know what I mean? There's quite a few of them out there. So, but it looks like they even pick up the little credits and stuff like that. So, I guess it just takes some time. Yeah, some of them just seem to be swarming. So. I keep getting credits here and there, but I almost feel like they're not all doing what I want them to do. That's too bad, because yeah, they're these are never mind. You know what? I take that back. These are torpedoes. They don't pick up torpedoes. I wonder if that requires a teleporter or if they just don't know better. That makes me feel better knowing that it wasn't them though. Okay. I wish torpedoes and all those didn't show up as like the regular loot. Maybe they aren't showing that way and it just looks like it to me, but anyways, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. We'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.